Toy collectors, welcome to another super exciting, outrageous toy review. Today, we're taking a look at G.I. Joe Classified Series Roadblock. Here we've got Classified Series Roadblock out of the package. This figure in the 6-inch scale is definitely inspired by Roadblock version 2 from 1986, with that green vest with the red shoulder strap. Of course, this figure is also kind of modernized, wearing the gloves and the giant railgun he comes with as opposed to a more traditional machine gun. I hate to say that a person is defined by their weapon, but many times characters in fiction are defined by their weapon. He comes with this crazy railgun. It has a handle and trigger down here, but also two handles on the top. I can't quite figure out where he's supposed to hold this thing. It's a nice silver color with some blue and red paint apps that I do like, and it also has a removable clip that's pretty cool. With a little bit of effort, I was able to get Roadblock to hold his gun using that lower handle. I'm still not sure which way I like it best. They put all kinds of pegs and holes in Snake Eyes' weapons. This gun's big enough, I feel like you might want to strap this on your back, but there's no peg built into the gun. Roadblock features one other accessory. It's a small knife that can be holstered on his vest. Despite that knife looking really tiny, he does get a pretty good grip on it. We're going to start by taking a look at Roadblock's head here. He's got a beard and a mustache. He has articulation at the head. It can move side to side, up and down. There is a pivot point here, just under the ball joint in the head. And there's also a lower pivot point in the neck below, giving a decent range of motion, although I'm not sure it's all required. Roadblock is wearing this green vest. It has a red shoulder strap here, some red snap covers, a white star on the front, as well as a technical doodad that reminds me a little bit of Duke's. The straps do continue onto his back, and I do like the alternate colors here with the green and brown patches. Gives him a nice little bit of a flare. He has articulation in the waist. He can turn side to side. There is a crunch up inside there, but it's really not at all accessible or usable with the vest on. His arms can move out to the side with a ratchet. They can also swivel around. He has a twist at the bicep, a bend at the elbow there. It's actually a double jointed elbow. At the wrists, his hands can rotate as well as articulate in and out, giving a really nice range of motion. I do like the detail and paintwork on the gloves. I'm kind of impressed with the amount of paintwork they're doing on these guys. Roadblock also has a butterfly joint at the shoulder, which is mostly hidden by his vest. His other arm features a tattoo. The reflection off his plastic makes it tricky to see, but it's a lion. I don't think this matches the Rock's tattoos in Pursuit of Cobra at all, but this is a new detail for Roadblock, having a tattoo. His belt is part of his vest. He's got green pants below that. There are cargo pockets on the sides. He has hips that can move forward and out to the side with a really nice range of motion, similar to the other figures in this line. He has double jointed knees. You can see that joint more here, where he doesn't have the knee pad. Below that, he has a bootcut articulation point, and then he has rockers in his ankles, giving him a really nice range of motion there. So you can really kind of spread his legs out, give him a wide stance for firing off his weapon. Roadblock's pretty much the first character in this line to get a second version that isn't just a repaint. The Target exclusive version has a new head. He has a gauntlet piece on his arm. He's got the grenades or whatever that stuff is strapped to his leg. You can definitely see that they've reused a lot of parts. He's got the same arms with those gloves. He's got the same waist and legs with the one knee pad and boots. This time they've decoed his shirt, which I assume the other one's shirt isn't really decoed because it's hidden by his vest. The new head is an interesting sculpt, and I think the biggest issue people have is that it just doesn't look like the version 1 version. So it's like, did he grow out his beard while he was on a mission? What's the story there? I do like both versions, but for me, I think I lean towards the one featured in this review that looks more like the 86 release. You can grow and shave a beard, but you can't change your tattoo. So I am glad they kept that detail from one version to the next. Roadblock is a classic G.I. Joe character. I think they did a nice job of updating a vintage figure with new details here. I would have loved to have seen him come with a gun more reminiscent of his version 1 or version 2 accessory. This gun's kind of neat. I would really love to see Hasbro find a balance and maybe be able to pack in a more traditional weapon and a more sci-fi weapon with these guys. Maybe even make the traditional weapon a hidden accessory, like lower in the package, like they sometimes do with alternate heads, if they don't want, the guns on the store pegs exactly. I get it. I don't know exactly what all the ins and the outs are to get these toys into retail, but they definitely are Fortniting it up a bit. Thanks for watching this super exciting, outrageous toy review. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out my other videos.